Hello, I am your Kingdom Spiritual Transformation and Life Purpose Life Coach and Mentor, Latricia Booker. And we are here to be empowered, to heal, to get delivered, and to get free. We know who we are. We elevate our minds and our spirits and raise and expand our consciousness to ultimately walk in our true divine purpose and power, and that is the truth of who God has created us to be. Kingdom people, we are history makers, we are world changers, we are dream successors, we are wealth generators, we are manifestors, we are curse breakers, and we most definitely are transformers, more than meets the eye. Yeah, kingdom people, we are. Kingdom people, thank you all so very much for viewing my videos. Thank you for all the likes, subscribe, shares, all your comments and feedback, all your purchases and all your bookings. Thank you for all the financial contributions to my channel and for all the seeds that you so generously sow into me and my ministry. Kingdom people, thank you for everything you do. Thank you, kingdom people. So kingdom people, I am on location and I'm here to break some chains with y'all. Y'all ready to break these chains? Come on, let's elevate. Come on, let's activate, kingdom people. Let's go. So listen, kingdom people, you make them uncomfortable in their comfort zone. I'm going to say that again. You make them uncomfortable in their comfort zone. Kingdom people, you're doing new things. You're elevating. I'm hearing God is doing a new thing in you. You coming out. I'm hearing, I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. Kingdom people, you're doing your thing. It's your time. Your time has come. God is elevating you. He has elevated you. He's moving you into your purpose. He's have you walking into new things. Those things that he had for you all along. And you're making some people uncomfortable. They're getting uncomfortable in their comfort zone because they're not leveling up. And I just heard not like you, and not that it's about them doing it like you, but your level up is so significant it makes them uncomfortable. I just heard in their insignificance. Not that it's insignificant, but they feel like wherever they're at is insignificant in comparison to you. Not that you're comparing, but they are. And so, kingdom people, Luke 6:36-39 says, Then Jesus gave them this illustration. No one tears a piece of cloth from a new garment and uses it to patch an old garment. For then the new garment would be ruined, and the new patch wouldn't even match the old garment. And no one puts new wine into old wineskins, for the new wine would burst the wineskins, spilling the wine and ruining the skins. New wine must be stored in new wineskins, but no one who drinks the old wine seems to want the new wine. The old is just fine, they say. And I want to just really, for right now, point out, but no one who drinks the old wine seems to want the new wine. So that's you, kingdom people. I'm sorry, that's not you. You want the new wine. You got the new wine skins for your new wine. But you make them uncomfortable, kingdom people, in their comfort zone because here, new wine must be stored in new wine skins. You got new wine skins. Your new wine is being stored in the new wine skins. The new you is being stored in the new you. The promises of God are coming through fruition. Your purpose is being walked out because you're in your new wine skin. Your new wine is all the promises, everything that comes with the new you. And so, but no one who drinks the old wine, see, they drink the old wine. They still on the old thing. They're in their comfort zone and they won't remove themselves or get out of their comfort zone. So, but no one who drinks the old wine seems to want new wine. See, they want the old wine. They don't want the new wine. They don't want the new wine. They want the old wine. They want to stay in their old. They want to stay where they at. They want to stay in their comfort zone. And it says here, the old wine is just fine, they say. So they're comfortable. with the old wine. They say it's just fine. It's just fine to settle here. It's just fine to be here. It's just fine for me not to level up. It's just fine for me not to want more. It's just fine for me to not to go after anything higher. I'm here after what God has for me. It's just fine. I'm fine here. But here's the problem. You are in your new. You want the new wine. You drinking new wine with your new wine skins. And it's making them uncomfortable in their comfort zone with their old wine. You and your new wine and your new wine skins making them comfortable with their old wine and old wine skins that they were saying, oh, this is just fine. It's just fine. This old is fine. But you're making them uncomfortable in their comfort zone with all this new you have going on, kingdom people. And here's the thing. Going back to Luke 6:36, then Jesus gave them this illustration. No one tears a piece of old cloth from a new garment and uses it to patch an old garment. For then the new garment would be ruined and the new patch wouldn't even match the old garment. Here's what's happening here, kingdom people. You don't match them anymore. If you ever really did, maybe in some ways you had common ground, maybe in some ways, but this new with you don't match. So your new wineskin can't go on their old wineskin. Your new wine can't mix with their old wine. Because it don't work. It don't match. And it says here, for then the new garment will be ruined. See, they old will ruin your new. So y'all can't mix. Y'all don't match. And it makes them real uncomfortable. Because now you're in your new and you've left them in their old. And it makes them really uncomfortable in their comfort zone. But came to people. It is what it is. It is what it is. So listen, I want to share with you all. Yesterday, I'm riding, and it's this young man that I watch, and he often speaks about, this came to mind while I was riding. He often speaks about how people want to be the one with the biggest building on the block or in town. And he says, he uses the illustration of how they don't there's nothing wrong with wanting to have a bigger building, have the biggest building, whatever, but he says they don't get the biggest building by trying to build a bigger building. They try to get their bigger building by trying to tear down others' buildings so that theirs can be the biggest one standing. So I thought about that while I was riding, while God was giving me this message, and I thought that was so significant because that's what's happening here, kingdom people. Many a times people are not willing to build a bigger building or whatever it may be. They're in their comfort zone. And they try those ones that try to tear you down. It's in an attempt to tear you down so you won't be bigger. Not that you're trying to be bigger than anybody, but you're going for what's yours. You're seeking, you pursuing God's will for your life, and you know who you are. You know the greatness that's in you, and you know that God is leading you into something greater, what he has for you. And so instead of them doing the same thing, they try to tear you down. That be all those experiences that you be having with them where they attempt to tear you down. And so the whole thing is that they want to be the biggest whatever, like the building. They want to be seen as the greatest person, but they don't want to do it by growing, by evolving, by doing the work, by building a bigger building. They want to stay in their comfort zone and look big. And so again, that's why they attempt to tear you down. But you making them real uncomfortable because they're not able to tear you down. And so now you're making them uncomfortable. I can't even say it. That's how they feeling. That's how they feeling, kingdom people. They real uncomfortable. They can't even talk because they're uncomfortable in their comfort zone because they can't destroy your building. I just heard you can't tear down a strong man's house. That's scripture. They can't tear down your house. They can't tear you down so that they can be the biggest whatever. They trying to be, so they can look the best, be the brightest. And you don't even care nothing about that. You just trying to be your best. But they are concerned because you're making them uncomfortable in their comfort zone. Also, God pointed out to me as well, mocking. You know, people like to mock you. And the same young man often says they're laughing, but before he actually said it, I was already thinking it before I heard him say it. You know, when you hear and you know if people are laughing at you, because I've been one, and I've shared this here before. You know, people they'll make fun of you for something good you're doing. For instance, what I've shared before, you know, learning, going to school, taking classes. People there's a few people that I know of that would make fun of me, used to make fun of me. They ain't making fun no more. But they were making fun of me. That's called mocking. God was showing me that's mocking. And he pointed out to me, well, let me stay with the young man. He would say, they're laughing and it's not even nothing funny. And I would think that before he said it, when people be mocking you or try to make fun of you, it's like, that's stupid, because ain't nothing wrong with what you doing. But the thing is, you make them uncomfortable in their comfort zone. And so they mock you and laugh at you to break you down and make you feel funny about what you're doing. That's actually legitimate and that's positive and good. God pointed out to me that's the same thing they were doing with Jesus. They were mocking Jesus. Oh, are you the son of man? Prove it. Prove it. Then do a miracle. You know, they were mocking Jesus. And all along, he was who he was. He was who he was. Wasn't nothing funny about them mocking him and making fun of him. He was who he was. So again, that was an attempt to tear him down, but it also was because Jesus made them uncomfortable in their comfort zone. They were comfortable. Those religious leaders, those Pharisees, those Sadducees, all of them, with the exception of those who followed him and received from him, he made them uncomfortable in their comfort zone. So that's why they mocked him. They was attempting to tear him down and laughing and then, you know, when he was on the cross, they said, well, if you're the Son of God, then you should be able to get yourself off this cross. They thought it was funny. And all along, he was who he was. What Jesus did was made them uncomfortable in their comfort zone. And kingdom people, you make them uncomfortable in their comfort zone. And that's why they try to tear you down. And that's why they mock you. That's why they laugh at all the good you do. That's why they laugh at you or make fun of you or sit around in groups and gossip about you when you're doing something maybe that's out of the ordinary for them. Because some of what you're doing out of the ordinary for some, because people do things on a higher level. They just in their comfort zone. So to them, they want to make fun of it and laugh about it as a way to mock you, because it makes them uncomfortable. It makes them uncomfortable, so they have to talk about it in a negative way. They have to attempt to tear it down. Because kingdom people, you make them uncomfortable in their comfort zone. And that's all I have to say about that. Kingdom people, if you like this video and or if it resonates with you, please just go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Then click on that red subscribe button and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. Click on that bell right next to that red subscribe button so that you can get a notification every time I upload a new video. Something like this for Kingdom people. Also, if you are interested in any of the services that I presently offer, if you would like to sow a seed into me in my ministry, if you would like to purchase any products or any merch, if you would like to follow me on my social media, matter of fact, go ahead and follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. All that information is right down below in the description box. Check out my podcasts that are the episodes that are there. All that information is right down below as well in the description box, along with other helpful resources. Kingdom people, I love you all so very much. I really do appreciate you all being here with me, taking this time. I really don't want to leave you, but I do have to go right now. But I will be back to hold my kingdom people down. Now, kingdom people, with that being said, much love, light, and peace, and many blessings to you all. Above all else, let the Holy Spirit lead you in all things at all times. Kingdom people, we are unmovable, we are unstoppable, we are unbreakable, and we are unmovable, unstoppable, unbreakable. Let me know what I'm missing. Right down below in the comments. Kingdom people, that is my time. Jesus girl is out. Peace.